I want to take you to some photos. It was taken in June of 1999. This is evidence, okay? This is evidence that there is an intelligent life form out there. These right here are not particles, okay? They're not. They're small UFOs. What type they are, I don't know, but they look very familiar to the ones that are shown in the movie of, you know, what if aliens invaded the Earth, or Alien Invasion by the Science Channel. Let's look at these. Okay, look at this square right here in the center. It looks like a portal has opened up. We're going to show this, okay? Look at this. We've got white ones and we've got black ones, and they're the same type that come flowing out of the ship in the movie on the Science Channel. Look at this. I want you to look at this. It was not a mistake of them presenting that movie, you know, making that movie. I think it's their way of telling us, hey, you know, there is alien life out there. And all of the what if scenarios, they're not what if. This is happening, and this is happening now, as you can tell by looking at these. I've not seen this image before, but let me tell you, it is millions, just like they say in the movie, in their hypothesizing. Yeah, it's real, okay? It's not made up, okay? It's not made up. It's real. Just look at these. There are millions of them, and they are highly intelligent. As you can see, you know, they can cluster together, the black ones. These white ones, they cluster together too. Let's look at this some more. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, when I saw the movie and I saw them coming out of the ship, pouring out of the ship, all these miniature UFOs, I thought, wait a minute, I've seen this before. This looks eerily familiar. And I say eerily because it was kind of eerie seeing them make a movie familiar to what has shown up in these images. But just look at this. I do believe that these are the same lights that we see in the sky all over the United States, all over all the other countries. They can gather themselves together. They can do anything they want. They can operate as an individual, or they can come together as a collective. And that is exactly what the movie was saying. They're coming together as collective, as a hive-like mentality. Okay, let's look at this, okay? They're here. It's not if, please, if you're watching this video, I want you to please open your mind, because this is what is here. It's here. This is 1999. Okay, this is what that image is. So we're in the year 2020, okay? We're around 20 years, okay? Let's look at this. This is not a particle event. I'm just so thankful that we have these tools that we can use. I'm very thankful that they share their images with the public. I am very, very thankful. And I would highly encourage you to check out images. You know, go to that ISWA website, .nasa.gov. Look at their images. Go through the little timestamps. Put in the 300 frames. Go 300 frames back once you select your date, and do 20 frames per second. I want you to do your own investigation. These are real, okay? That movie is not sci-fi. It's not. I think they can't tell the American public because they would panic. Mass chaos. All right, let's just look at this. Just like the movie, I'm clicking my mouse instead of touching the screen. I'm sorry if, yeah. So something happened that allowed them entrance into our space. Right there, they're coming out of there. And it does make sense that they like to look at all of the, take images of all these solar flares that occur. You can see like a straight look. This is another door right here. Excuse me. I say doors because that's what they look like, doors. An open door to our world as we know it. Let's look some more. More open doors down here. You can see a square. You know, what if there's like, this is a great big mothership with all these openings? There's no telling what's out there because they're not telling us the truth of the matter. They really aren't, but they're doing their best. I really do believe they're doing their best to make the public become more aware of what's happening. Yeah, I'm beside myself. Yeah. It's just remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable that we have these out there. And these are showing up in people's pictures. They are the little black ones. I've seen them in my photos. People have taken videos and they're showing up in their videos of the sky, and they look tiny. But they are flying around. They're on a mission of some sort, whether they're monitoring us. I don't know what they're doing up there, but there's millions of them. And they do have a hive-like mentality, just like the collective, just like the Borg that you've seen on Star Trek. So there's truth into Star Trek when Jean-Luc Picard gets taken over by the Borg. You know, they think as one. They put little hints in movies is what they do. And this is big. This is super, super big. Look how many of them are. Yeah, just look. It looks like a another opening right here. And for those of you who did not know, I did quit my full-time job. I resigned from it so I could focus more on what we're seeing right here. I really, I felt that's what I needed to do to help spread the awareness and document as much as I possibly can. I never know what I'm going to be sharing. I don't. I just have to wait on the promptings of the spirit within me, what my heart tells me to do, and my intuitiveness to share with you all. I did not think I'd see images like this right here. I really did not. I've shared an image similar to this before on my Facebook and YouTube. I didn't know the exact date. I don't even know if this was the same image, but yeah, we can just look at this again, and you know, you can compare this with that Science Channel movie. I think it, What If Aliens Invaded? I can't remember the name right now, but it's going to be included in this video right here, so we can just look at them. They can go off on their own. As you can see, some are just maybe two clustered together, or they can form even more strings, and you are seeing these in the skies, okay? People are seeing these in the skies. If you're seeing the lights in the sky, big rows of lights, it's these, okay? That's what it is. It's these, okay? And they came out of a great big mothership, all right? That's what they came out of, according to the Science Channel. And I don't think that's too far-fetched to think that either, since they put that out there, and then boom, we've got this right here. So I'm going to pause this video. And I am going to, I really like looking at this, I really do. I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to show some more pictures, and I will put some screenshots in this video so you all can look also at the millions of UFOs that are in the sky that have been here for over 20 years. And you know, that's been just a matter of time. It's only been a matter of time, and they knew it would be a matter of time before extraterrestrial life or alien life would reach our realm. They know that. They were expecting it. They really were. That's why they've got their big, powerful telescopes, and they're out there and they're looking. And I believe that they are just hoping that someone would be able to connect the dots in a way that it was like a soft disclosure, so that people could see the evidence of what is happening in the skies above and what people are documenting. I really do feel that they believe, I believe that they truly do want this. Otherwise, I would have been stopped a long time ago. I really would have. But I'm not. I'm being allowed to continue to share my findings with you all. And I am very grateful that I am. It's wonderful to be a part of what's unfolding in front of us. It really is, because we've got a lot to look at. We really do. In the days to come, in the weeks to come, in the months to come, in the few years to come. We want to gather as much information as possible. Let's end this video right here, and then I'll start another one. Okay, I just want to flip through the close-ups of these really fast. So let's look at these. You can see them all around here. We can see more. You can see that there are, at times, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like have all of these like by themselves, see, but when they connect together, they can act as one, just like these two can act as one. Let's flip to the next screen. Just look at that. I think it's really remarkable. They're very highly intelligent. They really are. Just look at that. And these are UFOs that are showing up in the skies all around the world. They're not Elon Musk satellites. He has like 60 satellites, someone said, that are like, they look like a string of lights. Well, these aren't those. These are actual UFOs. This is a collective, is what this is. And it's not debris at all. Okay? Not at all. Look how they just, they're squared too. Of course, they may not be square, but I know this looks like that on the computer. So let's just look at that. And I'm going to tell you again, it's not Elon Musk satellites, okay? It's not. Just get that thought out of your mind. Get it way, way out of your mind. We're dealing with something much larger than that. Way, way larger than that. Yeah, so let's look at these really fast. I'm not going to make this too long. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely an opening for which they can come and go through. That's pretty neat. It really is. All right, now I'm going to end this so we can see. These are the ones. If you're outside and you've seen these in the night sky, it's more than likely it's these, and it's not the satellites. Okay, it's not. I promise you it is not. Okay, there's millions of these, just like that movie said, millions. That's pretty neat. Boom. Just like that. I just want to show you these in the inverted mode. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I want you to see them for yourself in the inverted mode. Yeah, they're not dust particles, space particles, or nothing like that. They are an intelligent life form, and there are millions of them. And I don't know what their mission is. I really don't, but they're here. And people said that they have seen these lights in the sky since they were little. So there's no telling how long these have been seeing in the sky. But this image was from 1999, and just look at them. There's so many of them. I'm just fascinated. I really am fascinated. And it really is really fascinating and a little eerie that they made the movie showing these come out by the millions. And yeah. And again, I'm just trying to compile all the documentation that I can. That's what I'm trying to do together, so that we can gain a better understanding of what is out there, what we're facing right now and in the future. Yeah, we just need to prepare our minds so we're not caught off guard. If we learn about it now, and when they finally do come to the earth and they're no longer cloaked, we're not going to be so shocked. That's what I feel. I mean, it might be a little shocking to see them with your own eyes, but at least you will not be totally off guard at all. So I'm going to pause this part of the video. Okay, I want to show a picture of this ship that was captured in Clarksville, Indiana by, I think it was last year. Me and my daughter was out getting a bite to eat, and it was over the Menards home improvement store, and there was these dark clouds like that, and they didn't look normal. I knew that they looked like ships. So I took this picture, and you know, normal clouds don't look like that. They don't. They don't have this appearance, okay, at all. But they do look like the type that are in the movie, that are stacked upon one another in that great big old black, black ship, black mothership. They're all pointy and they're dark and they're jagged looking. So I'm going to show some more of these. Okay, here is another one. I think it was taken on that day as I was going down the road, I think. I can't really tell where this was at, but it was in, I think, pretty much Clarksville, Indiana or so. But look at this. It is certainly not a normal looking cloud, and I'm going to say it again, it looks like the shapes that are on that great big mothership. Even though they are cloaked in the clouds, these aren't normal clouds. For any of you watching, they're not. These ships have the ability to cloak themselves. Oh, look at this right here. Now look at this shape right here, how it's cut out like that. Yeah, something's there also. But yeah, I think it's very interesting, and I would encourage you to pay attention to the skies above and see what you can see also. I'm going to share some more pictures. Okay, here we have a big, long black ship, and this was taken last year in Jeffersonville, Indiana. It was in the western sky, or as you can tell, it was right around when the sun started setting. But yeah, this was also kind of cloaked in the clouds, and you can see how jaggedy it looks like this, and you can see that there are other things on top of it. I don't know what they are, but it was rather interesting to see this in the sky, and I thought, you know, I'm going to take a picture because it doesn't look like a cloud. And for those of you looking, this is not a normal cloud, okay? It's not at all. It is a ship in the sky, in the western sky, around sunset is what it is. Look, we have some openings right here also. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I've zoomed up on this and saw windows in this ship right here. I'm telling you the truth, because I've shared this image before in a video, but I never did look at the bottom part. I was looking at that trolley part, and I know there's something about when you see a trolley thing like that, I think it's like a portal. They come down through a portal or something. I don't know what exactly it was, but oh my goodness, look at those windows. Now this is not, I'll see some faces down here. This is not a cloud, okay? It's a ship with windows. Wow. Yeah, so me and you we're all looking at this at the same time. These are details on this picture of this big, enormous ship. Looks like we have some more openings here. And there are, this is a new species or something. It look like they're peering out through here. Wow, is all I can say. I did not see that before, but we're looking at this really, well, I'm going a little bit fast. It is not every day that you see something like this in the sky. It's not, and I'm sure there were people who were not even looking up, because all we're doing, the majority of us thinking, oh, what a beautiful sunset. Look at that sky. Isn't it beautiful? Look at those colors. When all the while we have ships up there. But again, they are jaggedy and black, like the one that we seen in the movie. I would like to look at this picture. You can see that there are a lot of them on here too. A lot of these UFOs lined up all along here, and it looks like there's a UFO right here, a different type going across the sun at the same time. But just let's look at this because it is quite fascinating to see them all. It's not a particle event, no matter what they say, because they're too organized. Particles would not line themselves up in like 1, 2, 3, and or they wouldn't go 1, 2, and then 1. They would not do that unless they were highly intelligent and there was some type of a life form, a consciousness within them. It wouldn't be happening. It would not. So particles will not do that. So they're UFOs, and they really do. They fit quite well with the movie that was put out by the was it the Science Channel? I can't remember of it because I haven't looked at it in a little bit. But yeah, like the When Aliens Invade or Alien Invasion. Yeah, it really is so eerily similar. And I think they put it together because they are here. All over the place, all over the skies, in millions upon millions. And they're small, but yet they can cluster together. Just look at that pattern right there. They can cluster themselves together. Just think if they all lined up. I've seen them go across one of the SOHO screens on the NASA.gov, the ISWA, one of their products, and they literally was as long as the sun when they lined themselves up and went all the way across. Now they can do that. Yeah, it's no fluke, no error on their cameras or nothing. It's these lining themselves up, making themselves very long, or they can go out on missions by themselves if they want. They can go out solitarily or 2 by 2, or yeah, just gathering information. I think that's what they're doing. So yeah, so let's end this video. See, again, this looks like there is an opening, a door opened for them to come out of. Look like there's some others inside here too. Look at that. That's pretty neat too. So let me end this video. And again, we're going to look at the inverted image of the picture that we just looked at so we can see it a little bit better. Look at that. Is that not cool? They show up like this in the inverted mode. Just makes you wonder what's going on up there. Well, they fly around our skies, that's for certain, because people are seeing them. But what are they doing? Yeah. Look at that. There's so many of them. I'm just trying to bring this screen down. I'm using my touch screen, you can tell. And I will, look at this. It almost looks as if there is a head of a being with an eye here, and like a fish mouth or something. Of course, it may not be, but yeah. Yeah, let me shrink this down so you can see the whole picture in the inverted mode. You can see the opening right here the square opening, which appears dark in the regular photo without it being inverted, but you can see something clearly is going on with the sun. There is some type of an opening, some type of a portal that they're coming in and out of, doors. Look at this. They're coming out of this hole too, completely up out of here. Yeah, so if there's any doubt in anyone's mind, if you think that we are the only life form in the whole universe, in the whole world, I would encourage you to rethink that thought. I would really rethink it, because we're not alone, and we never have been. Look at this, clusters of them, and they do have a mind of the collective. So I'm going to end this video right here. I don't want to make it too long. I want to show you this picture. It's from the movie If Aliens Invaded the Earth, put out by the Science Channel on October the 4th of 2019, and I will put a link to that in this video for you all to go look at that. But anyway, this big black mothership, it's all jagged, it's up in the orbit above Earth, and it releases all these tiny like UFOs, and just look at the structure of them. It's just like the structure of the UFOs that are seen on the sun in clusters like this. Yeah, it's really neat. And when I saw that, I thought, wait a minute, I've seen this before, and boom, there it was. So I don't think that they just made this up. They're trying to tell us that, hey, there is alien life form out there, and look at this. But see, we watch these movies and we think, oh, that's just science fiction. No, it's really true. It's very true, because we just got through looking at these in the video that I've been showing you, and it's happening. I'm going to show you a picture of one of the Soho images that looks just like that. Hold on one moment. Now this is pretty neat. Look, they're calling it a particle shower. Now this is not a particle shower, okay? These are those UFOs coming out of here, just like that. It's not a meteor shower whatsoever, but they are dismissing it just to say it is that. Yeah, you can see that we have very similar images. They have connected themselves together, and they're very long, going straight up. There are some that are straight like this. It looks like they're white and black. Well, of course they're white and black. We're looking at white and black. But yeah, look at that. This is coming out of the sun. You can see it right there. And it's not a particle shower. Thank you. It's not. And you know, when I was looking at this, I thought, oh my gosh, that looks like a UFO that I captured in the sky of Clarksville, Indiana, last year. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to pause this video since that's showing in here, and we've got these things also. I'm going to show you the picture of that. One moment, please. Okay, here is the picture of that UFO right here, and it was in the sky of Clarksville, Indiana, off of Veterans Parkway, just sitting there in the clouds. Is that not neat or nothing, or what? And what are the chances of me seeing that in that image just before this? I'm telling you what, this is divine. It really is. It's meant to happen this way. It really is. So there's that shape of that ship that we just got through seeing, and I will go back really fast and show you that again. Now, in the movie that's offered by the Science Channel that was made October the 4th of 2019, if aliens invaded the Earth, they have this great big mothership that is in orbit. It's black and it's jagged. You can see it right here. And it's releasing all of these smaller UFOs like that. And what's neat about this, it's black and jagged, and I would not be surprised if there is a ship up there that looks like that, because, you know, if they can get really clear images of the Earth, they can get really clear images of the sky. And I think they're just trying to tell us something and they don't want us to panic or nothing. I really do, because these are all on the sun. You've seen them. Okay, we've seen them. Here's an image of, looks like a graph. Here's another one of them on the sun. And then we have this stuff around the sun. But that's for another day. Okay, now we have some more images right here of those attach themselves together in the Soho images. We have all of these. They're on the sun, just like that. Look at them. So yeah, they're all over the place. I wanted to look at this. You can see some more right here. If I could like make this like that. Look at them. That's not a particle event. Those are UFOs. Thank you. I might have messed this up to where I can't. Yeah, I can't go forward anymore because I messed that up. Darn it or garn it. Yeah. I think I have talked enough about those images. Now I'm going to put this video together and add the pictures and the little small video clips that I have so that you can see them, and I'm going to include the video link to that video on the Science channel that was made on October the 4th of 2019, so you can see the eerie similarities of that mothership docked into orbit, releasing all of those small UFOs. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's very interesting. So I hope you enjoy this video.
The army of machines swarming our planet seems to possess similar powers. The army of machines swarming our planet seems to possess similar powers. The army of machines swarming our planet seems to possess similar powers. The army of machines swarming our planet seems to possess similar powers.